In about the year 1150, the Bishop of Norwich asked a monk called Thomas of Monmouth to investigate a crime. Up here on Moushold Heath, the body of a young boy had been found, stabbed to death. And the reason the crime was controversial was because it had got about amongst the townspeople that the boy had been killed by the Jewish community to obtain blood for rituals. The boy's name was William, and the case was a delicate one. The Jewish community of Norwich was French-speaking, as were the Anglo-Norman administration, and a conspiracy theory had arisen that the administration and the Jewish community had colluded to hide the real murderers. There's no doubt that it was the anti-Semitism of the Norwich population that led to the controversy. William's body had been buried here where it was found, and Thomas of Monmouth's investigation developed into an account of miracles that occurred after his death. Before too long, he was being treated as a saint, and in the 1160s, a chapel was built here on the site of his murder. Ironically, Thomas of Monmouth's investigation gave rise to a cult and perhaps a money-making opportunity. The monks brought the body here to Norwich Cathedral, where it ended up buried in front of the high altar as an attraction for pilgrims. But in fact, the shrine was never hugely popular, and although donations were still being made to it in the early part of the 16th century, it was completely destroyed at the Reformation. Today, it's not really clear whether the cult of St William of Norwich was an anti-Semitic cult or more of a conspiracy theory amongst the English population of Norwich about the way their Anglo-Saxon masters and the French-speaking Jewish community colluded to hide a crime. Whatever, there was never any serious competition with the Shrine of St Edmund at Bury St Edmunds, and today you'd hardly know that the cult had ever existed.